Hey guys, it's the director. Remember to sub and like. Oh my god, it's Joey Bosa!
What's up, guys? It's the director. Okay, so we just got the stream for MUT Heroes, which were confirmed today via EA on Madden daily drops. All right, so what's really funny is that we ended up getting a lot of these guys right, okay, and some of them I am absolutely stupendously excited about. I'm gonna give you guys a second look at what to expect from this promo, the different cards and players that they're dropping, give you kind of some thoughts on who I think you should target tomorrow in the MUT Heroes promo. If I'm thinking correctly, guys, I'm thinking we might be able to get some solos to get maybe one of these guys for free or close to free, and there's a couple of different people I think have the edge over the rest of the cards. Let's take a look, guys. Right here, the first thing to look at, the Sidekicks. Now, these are the lower overall elite cards that you can expect from the promo, and there's a couple of names that still kind of poke out at me that I feel will be a good budget beast or even depth players on any squad. The big one probably being Bradley Chubb down there at the bottom. That's obviously going to be a rookie premier upgrade that a lot of people are going to see for free on their teams. George Kittle's going to be pretty good. He's very fast. I've already got his gold on my team because I do a lot of Niners players, and he's already really good. Kwan Alexander should be pretty good. You can see behind my head, there's a Leonard Floyd. He's not too bad. But to get into some other big names, one that Trumpet Monkey got correct. Let's see if we can get that open right here. Shaquem Griffin. Now, he is getting himself his first elite of the year. Trumpet Monkey, congratulations. You were correct on that stat. He's going to be rocking 89 speed at 82 overall. So that is a pretty glitchy card. Doug Martin's going to be getting one. Marvin Jones, Ramon Foster, Laquan Treadwell, and Will Fuller, which is another big one. He's going to be very, very fast as well. So we're going to start breaking down these cards individually, and I'll tell you what I think of them if they're possibly one that you want to go after. Now, keep in mind, these guys are coming with a new chemistry called Dynamic Duo. So it seems you're going to be able to get some upgrades at different stats depending on if you've got both of the players on your lineup, okay? So in this case, Cameron Wake, if you line him up with Von Miller, he's going to be getting some extra stat boosts via the Dynamic Duo chemistry. All right, so Cameron Wake, he's got high power move. Would it be 89? Is that really it? Okay, so high power, maybe hit power, 93 play rec as well. He's pretty good, but in my opinion, left end, there's probably better options. Keenan Allen, I hate to say it, I love the guy, but the speed is just so crippling for this card this year. 84 speed at 91 overall, just really isn't going to get the job done. Even if you do upgrade him, he's got 85 speed. It's just too slow. The catching is great, but those are stats that I would rather see on like a tight end. So unfortunately, Keenan Allen, that is our bet. Saquon Barkley, this one's amazing. 90 speed. He's a 91 overall halfback, and yes, if you've got Saquon as a rookie premier card, expect an upgrade tomorrow at halfback. 90 speed, 93 carrying, 91 acceleration, 92 agility. This guy's going to be absolutely one of the best running backs in the game. He's going to be really rivaling Ricky Williams for the top spot because that is absolutely insane. So get stoked for that, guys. The new rookie premier upgrade is coming tomorrow with a dynamic duo of Brandon Sheriff. Michael Brockers. All right, so left end from the LA Rams. He's got himself Block Shed, which is pretty good. You pair that up with 91 power moves, he could be pretty good. Again, if you guys are rocking a Rams team right now, you are absolutely ecstatic that you've got yourself a left end to pair up with Aaron Donald, who I'm almost for sure thinking is going to get a most feared card very soon. Malcolm Butler of the Tennessee Titans. Again, theme teams, he's looking really good. Upgraded, he'd have 89 speed. He's got 90 man, 88 zone. He's got a high play rec at 93, so not a bad card there. Myles Garrett, one that I got correct in my predictions. He's got high pursuit, 81 speed, 92 strength. This is actually a really good combo card, man. He's got himself pretty decent power move, pretty decent block shedding. He's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Next up, Marcus Cannon with high run block. The run blocking on this guy is undoubtedly like some of the best in the game. 92 run block finesse, 92 power, 93 run block. He's absolutely one of the best you can get at the position. And at a scarce position of right tackle, he might be one of the moves to get from your free card. 91, Danny Trevathan. Now, remember, guys, these high hero cards range from like 90 to 92. So keep that in mind as you're doing the sets tomorrow. He's got high zone coverage at 90 overall, so that would definitely be great. The only problem is he's too slow. He's got high tackling to go along with that and play rec, so he's a good zone middle linebacker if you don't really need him to run anywhere. So if you're going to be like, he seems best utilized in like a quarterback spy for me. He's just too slow, 78 speed. Next up, Fletcher Cox, high tackle. That's cool, but, you know, I'm not really worried about my defensive tackles not coming down with the tackle anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and say he's maybe a pass, but he's pretty good. I mean, as far as defensive tackles goes, he's pretty good. Next up to David DeCastro, 90 strength, 91 awareness, 94 pass block. I don't think there's anybody better in the game right now to put at the right guard position. So David DeCastro, you pair him up with Tyler Eifert. He might be a really good player to go with there. 90 overall, Stephon Diggs is the next one. This one I'm actually okay with. He's got high spec catch. He doesn't have the speed to really utilize that as well as I would like, but he's not too bad. You pair him up with Aaron Rodgers. That's the big reason you're going to be getting Stephon Diggs, to get that extra chemistry with Aaron Rodgers later down the road. Tyler Eifert, 83 overall. He's got 94 catch and traffic, which is stupendous. Tyler Eifert might sneakily be one of the better ones you can do because he's got really high speed for the position at 83 with really high catching and catch and traffic, not to mention spectacular catch and really decent run blocking at 78. You may think that's low, but no, this season, that's a pretty good number for run block. So I'm thinking Tyler Eifert, sneaky good pick for tomorrow. Leonard Fournette, another prediction that we got correct. He's got high catching, kind of curious. That's what they say here is CT8. Yeah, that should be catch at 66. It seems a little odd to me, but not a bad looking card. If that really is his stat, that's probably a throwaway card though, because Saquon is just way much better. Next up, we got Jimmy Garoppolo, the man who just went down for the 49ers. He's got high throw power. The only problem with this is that I've seen cards right now that have much higher throw power than Jimmy Garoppolo, and they don't even have the specialty chem added with him. So Jimmy Garoppolo, he's all right. He's okay. Next up, we got Rodney Hudson. This will probably be a good one to own. 90 pass block, 91 pass block power. He's actually a really, really decent card, especially in the pool. Probably one of the better centers to get in the game right now, especially since the only other ones that are good are like limited cards. So Rodney Hudson could definitely be a good pick right there. Next up, Andrew Luck, one of my favorite MUT quarterbacks in years. The only problem is that he's basically free Carson Wentz, but worse. He's got high throw accuracy short, but that to me isn't enough to get it done at the quarterback position. So Andrew Luck, I'm sorry, it's going to be a hard pass. Jordan Poyer up next with 92, 94 play rec. He's looking really good. You pair him up with Quan Short, who's also a really good option. 88 zone, 83 man. So he's not terrible. He's not great. The one thing I don't like about this card immensely is the 58 hit power. So that'll probably be a pass on my end here too. The next is Brandon Sheriff. Now, I like Brandon Sheriff a lot because you can pair him up with Saquon Barkley. A lot of guys are going to be using Saquon as their primary back for a long time. And if you can get extra chemistries for him and Brandon Sheriff, who's got great run blocking, that's probably a good pair to roll out with in the series. Next up, Golden Tate paired up with Keenan Allen. Both of these guys, funny enough, you have two really slow receivers being paired up as a dynamic duo. I don't know if I really like that. He does have high short route running, but to me, it's not enough to make up for the low speed. Him and Keenan Allen, unfortunately, in the same scenario. Alvin Kamara. This one I actually kind of like. His speed isn't great. His acceleration is banging, though. His elusiveness is where he's really going to kill you. We've seen elusiveness be one of the more dominant stats to focus on this season. And Alvin Kamara, if he can put on the moves, he might sneakily be one of the better running backs in this, even with Saquon Barkley being in the mix. Levante David's up next. Not bad. 83 speed is still a little slow, especially for a 92 overall right outside linebacker. He does have high play rec at 95, so that might come into factor. He's going to come with a lot of good, a really good stat in zone coverage as well, so he might be okay. Pair him up with Fletcher Cox. But to me, I will probably still be passing on Levante David. Desmond Trufant, again, another sneakily good card. 89 speed. You got to remember he's a power-up, so you can add +1s to all of these stats. He would have 90 speed, 92 zone, 90 man, and then you can add even more chems on top of that. The high press is something that we've really yet to see utilized in any card this year, because even guys like Deion Sanders, they've got the high zone, the high man, but the press is really crappy. So Desmond Trufant might sneakily be one of the better cornerbacks. A lot of sneaky players in here, guys. Next up, Kawan Short. This is a really good defensive tackle. Probably one of the better in the games. He's already got really high finesse move at 86, but you add on top of that the 90 power move and 95 block shedding with 94 play rec, 90 tackle. He is a really, really, really good defensive tackle. Probably my favorite in this promo this weekend. Next up, we got DeAndre Hopkins. Another one I got right. Actually, guys, he was like my big pick. Like, we really need to see a MUT hero, DeAndre Hopkins. And I actually got his chem right, too, in catching traffic. He's got the craziest catching traffic I've seen in probably any NFL receiver in the game right now. He is so reliable. Pair him up with Andrew Luck. Maybe, maybe not. But I would love to have this card on the team. 88 speed, 92 catch, 95 catching traffic, 90 spec catch. The dude is crazy good. Not to mention he's got great stats at route running with 90, 88, and 86 deep. Really, really solid card, DeAndre Hopkins. And then you can upgrade him. 89 speed and everything else +1s would be great too. Leonard Williams up next. Left end for the Jets. He's pretty good. High power move, high tackle, high block shedding. So he's actually not too bad of an option. The only thing that really draws me away from him, a 71 speed. Next up, we got Eric Berry. This guy might be the best card in this promo. There's 2 or 3 guys I think are like high, like you've got to have him on your squad. You've got to add him to your squad. I think Eric Berry might sneakily be, not even sneakily, like might bluntly be the best card in this promo. Safety is kind, especially strong safety. Other than Adrian Amos, there's really been nobody else. Eric Berry would, again, powered up, 90 speed would be the new stat. He'd have 96 zone. He'd have 87 man. So I want you guys to understand this. Eric Berry will probably be my pick. I'll probably go and use my 80 to 89 power up pass on somebody else and get rid of Adrian Amos to add Eric Berry to the squad. Because I want you to remember this. If you power him up to a 93 overall, he will be sitting at 96 zone coverage. You put tier, 6 lockdown on him, he will be the first 99 zone coverage player in Madden Ultimate Team. What does 99 mean? 99 is basically 91 zone from last season. If you guys didn't know, 91 zone was the glitchiest animation you could get out of a defensive back. And it was so good that it pretty much dictated how the game played the rest of the year. Eric Berry will probably be a starter on my team tomorrow, especially if I can get him for free doing promo or solo promo. Okay, so I'm really thinking Eric Berry could be the move. Very easily get him up to 99 zone coverage. Not to mention the hit power is really good. The man is really good. The speed is really good. The play rec's really good. This card is just very, very, very good. So I would highly recommend adding Eric Berry to the team. Next up, Tyron Smith. This guy's really good because you can get his base elite for free pretty much. I think he's not for free. He's a level pack. So I think he costs a couple of bucks. But you could easily upgrade him to like a 90 overall for pretty dirt cheap, okay? So I'm thinking the 92, you could add him, but I think I'm more interested in just using his base elite and powering him up to the new 90 overall. Next up, we got Patrick Peterson, another one. So this is like my top 3 cards are probably going to be DeAndre Hopkins, Patrick Peterson, and Eric Berry. Patrick Peterson's also up there because he has 95 man coverage. Again, like I said before, you power him up to a 93 overall, he's going to have 96 man coverage. Very easily, you can add lockdown tier 6 to him and have the first 99 man coverage player in Madden Ultimate Team with 90 press. He might be better than freaking Deion Sanders in some ways, guys. Patrick Peterson is the man to own. I got this prediction right. I got the man coverage right, and I absolutely think he's going to be added to my team. He's already in my team right now at cornerback 4. He might bump Casey Hayward down to 4 and be added as my number 1 cornerback in my team, guys, because he is just that good. His zone is definitely still good. It would be 92, 93 on my team with the upgrade. So Patrick Peterson and Eric Berry, very close contenders for me on who I'm going to take. It's really, really close. I'm thinking still Eric Berry because I know what 99 zone looks like. I don't know what 99 man looks like, but if it's anywhere as glitchy as 99 zone was last year, he could be super, super good. Next up, Von Miller. Anybody in 3-4 is going to need this guy right away. 95 power move, 87 finesse, 89 block shedding. You could easily get that up to 90 block shedding because this guy is a power up. 95 or 85 speed would be stupendous as well. 92 tackle, 93 play rec. One of the best you can get in this promo. Next up, Bobby Wagner. Love this guy. So happy he got an upgrade. I absolutely was crossing my fingers for this dude because even in the video I got the prediction correct. 95 tackle is insane, 92 hit power, 87 block shedding, 83 zone coverage, which is really, really good. You can easily get that up to 86, 87. This is one of the guys that you want in a 3-4 scheme, being usered by the CPU. He's one of those guys that you can put on the field, not sweat about. He's got the speed, he's got the zone, he's got the ability to make plays at a position that you can't physically control. So Bobby Wagner, very, very good selection there too if you need another middle linebacker in 3-4. And then finally, the one that probably everybody's going to want more than any other player in the promo, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, just look at this guy. 95 throw on the run, 90 on pressure, 83 deep, 87 mid, 92 short. The dude is absolutely stupendous. And when it comes to throwing on the run, he's the best in the game. And almost everybody's going to be scrambling out of the pocket 3, 4, 5, 6 times a game. So Aaron Rodgers is probably a must-have for any Green Bay fan, and then a lot of other people are just fans of the player in general. So that is the breakdown of the new promo, guys. It's going to be pretty big. I'm expecting a lot of really glitchy cards to come out of this, but I have to reiterate the top 2, maybe 3 that you should be adding to your team, especially when it comes to defensive back, is Eric Berry, probably number 1, and Patrick Peterson, number 2, because you can easily get those stats up to 99 overall with very, very little work in the chemistry game. And to see 99 stats right now could be borderline game breaking. The only negative you have on, let's say, a Pat Pete is that he's the only guy with 99. Who knows? You could easily feature different receivers and get a lot of picks out of him because he, to me right now, could be the best corner in the game. Like, I know we just got Deion Sanders, but there's something about that Patrick Peterson that speaks to me. If you can get him tiered up all the way, you can get him powered up all the way, he might be the best corner in this game because we haven't seen good man coverage in years for Madden until now. Imagine what 99 man looks like with 90 press. This has been The Director, guys. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here today. If you did, hit us up with a like and sub. That would be stupendous. We want to continue growing this channel together. You guys, the original 2,500 subs, thank you so much for your continued support. Let us know what you guys think of this promo, who you're picking up, and possibly who you think the best card could be to pick up. Again, I'm sticking with Eric Berry and Patrick Peterson. Let me know who you guys are getting. As always, bros, this is The Director, Dave Frosty.
Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty, chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. MUT Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. MUT Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain. Stay frosty.